The Biden Justice Department has filed an antitrust suit to block a proposed merger between two book publishers. The action is wrong-headed and should be resisted. Hello, I'm Steve Forbes, and this is What's Ahead, where you get the insights you need to better navigate these turbulent times. The Justice Department's headline-making announcement that it is going to court to stop a big publisher, Penguin Random House, from buying another publisher, Simon & Schuster, is a destructive move. In fact, its implications go beyond the deal itself. The original concept of antitrust was to bust up destructive combinations that illegally thwarted competition and, very importantly, used a monopoly position to gouge consumers with high prices. Until the Biden administration took office, the criteria for pursuing antitrust actions was what impact a deal might have on prices for customers. Business itself was not bad. The Penguin-Simon Schuster transaction would hardly create a monopoly. The combined share of book sales would come to all of 27%. The Justice Department whines that best-selling authors might be harmed in getting bigger advances because there'd be one less major publisher that might participate in an auction. Huh? We must wield the power of the federal government to ensure fat advances for a handful of writers? More broadly, the suit alleges that the deal would enable the merged entity to exercise unprecedented control on what's published in the U.S. and how much authors are paid. This, the government avers, would hurt authors from earning a living writing books. Real world to the White House. Hundreds of thousands of people would like to earn a nice living writing books. Just as there are probably millions who would love to be entertainment stars or mega popular musicians, but who never get beyond waiting tables or doing local gigs. Only a relative handful of people achieve that kind of big success. Moreover, thanks to technology, the ability to self-publish has never been greater. In fact, more than one writer has figured out that one can make greater money arranging the printing and doing one's own marketing than relying on publisher royalties. If Biden antitrusters are really worried about books, they would be looking at Amazon's outsized influence in that marketplace. And here we get to the real agenda with this and other similar suits, using antitrust as a new weapon to exercise government control over how companies are allowed to operate. It's part of what you might call a new socialism. The government doesn't take over companies and industries. It's easier and cheaper to make a business's survival and well-being dependent on government bureaucracies. Here, under the guise of, quote, preserving economic opportunities, Washington can meddle in every aspect of how a company operates. This lawsuit is really about expanding government power, not fostering opportunity and prosperity. I'm Steve Forbes. Thanks for listening. Do send in your comments and suggestions. I look forward to being with you soon again.